Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Fortnite Addict coming back at you. Now, I do apologize that it has been, what, like 10 or maybe even 11 days that I haven't dropped a video. I I do apologize about that. I should be dropping one, maybe even two videos per week at least to keep you guys posted and updated with everything that's going on. So I do apologize. I will put a lot more effort into doing just that. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we've had a lot of volatility. We've had a lot of fear, amongst the players because of what's going on with the game, with the state of the game. Now, before the Russian-Ukrainian conflict happened, the prices were already dropping, and when things became or appeared to be more imminent, the price dipped a little bit more. But today there was some signs of, the wax getting pushed up slightly. The price of the wood tokens have slightly increased as well. So, I mean, these are good. Let's see if they are sustainable. But as of now, if we look at the wax, so over here, let me refresh the page. And we're at about, what, 28 cents per wax. And it is, as you can see, it's on a slow, small upwards trend. Hopefully that is sustainable. But if we look at the last 7 days, you can see that we went from a high of like 32 and some change, and then it starts to go down, 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 and then once it gets to the 23rd, that was kind of a scary dip because it was just a straight down, and it went down to as low as 24 and some change. So it's nice that it's kind of finding its way upwards. Hopefully it keeps going upwards because, I mean, obviously, as you know, the price of the Farmers World tokens is related to the wax price. All right, so the wax price, I mean, I apologize, the token price over here, if I refresh and we take a look, oh my goodness, finally. It's been below 1 cent for a few days. And right now it's at 1 cent. So that's a welcome sight. It's pushing upwards. I mean, if you look at Goldman, it dropped from 31, 32 cents. Now it's down to about 10 cents. And it's holding, whereas this is kind of moving upwards. So, I mean, those are good signs for the game. Now, uh, I am a part of the Farmers World Discord. I joined their Discord so I can keep up to date on what's going on. But if you go there too much, it will cause you to panic a whole lot. Because if you go over there, there's a lot of people talking about how they want to leave the game because things are going bad, and everybody has their own uh, analytics on why the game is doing so poorly. And it's just everybody's forgetting the fact that this is the beginning of the year. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going on in the world that's driving the market to go down, and not just for these tokens, it's also for pretty much everything across the board. I mean, we're starting to see some green over here, but for the last few days a lot of it was red. So I get that there's a lot of anxiety because people want to make money, and some people have invested a pretty penny. But at the same time, just be patient, use your logic, and I mean, if you feel like you need to get out, do what you feel is best for you. But keep in mind that this is a game that's going to go up and down, and hopefully from this point forward, it continues that upward trend. With that in mind, I mean, the game, as we have seen over here, it's still number one on Alcor in terms of volume. You know, some people are going to take advantage of the fact that the prices are low and either buy a bunch of wood and craft. Other people are just going to go to Atomic Hub, and they're going to buy some tools, upgrade their stuff, and have a better arsenal to make more money when the prices do go back up. Like I've seen the chainsaw drop as low as $200, which, I mean, it's crazy. It's unheard of. The net, if people are looking for a net, it's 54. It's still super duper cheap. Boat. Oops, I spelled boat wrong. Both is 235, again, super cheap. Excavator, and the Excavator is about 283. I mean, these are super, super low prices. For me, I'm using this time to gradually upgrade my inventory. and get myself set up for more success. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to set myself up for more success when the prices get back up. So that way, I mean, I'd have a few chainsaws, an excavator, maybe a couple of boats. With that said, I mean, I think we covered a decent chunk of what's going on with the game and what happened within the last week or two. Now, let's take a look at my farm and see how I progressed since the last time we talked. The last time we talked, I had crafted a chainsaw. I'm not sure if I had a membership or not, but I got myself a couple of bronze, one silver membership. One of them was crafted. A couple I purchased because the prices were just too good to pass up. I am due for one more, and then after that, I'm just going to craft my own. But since then, I have also saved up enough, and I also used the cheap prices to buy a little bit extra wood and craft myself an excavator. And by the way, I've seen a bunch of videos talking about which is, the cash cow. Is it the excavator? Is it the cow? Is it this and is it that? I mean, honestly, once you have an excavator, there is no mini excavator. All the other ones are just, you know, more work, for less reward. Once you get this one, I mean, I haven't had to um, really buy any gold or even get close to it. If anything, the amount of gold is gradually, even though I'm repairing, but it's still gradually increasing. So, and look at this, the farm after I harvested the last time, um, I didn't have the need to replant my corn because I mean I don't want to have to water every 4 hours if I don't have to, and I mean when that full week is over, then you're gonna have to convert that harvest into the NFTs, which are corn, and then you're gonna have to convert the corn into gold. So that's a couple of steps for a whole lot of different NFTs because you're gonna have what like between 55 and 60 corn NFTs that you're going to need to create, and then you're going to need to convert into gold. And that taxes the hell out of your CPU. Ever since I got my excavator, the CPU has been steady for the most part. I mean, and when I say for the most part, I'm not saying the other part is bad. No, I mean, look, I haven't even reached 30. 28 since I got the excavator is super high for me. I've had it as low as 19 milliseconds. So it has helped me on that front by a great deal. It's lovely having to repair your equipment without having to worry about, hey, am I going to be short? Am I going to have to pay for this or that? It's great. And if you look at my food over here in the last couple of days, 2 3 days, I was able to sustain everything that needs energy and still gradually increase my food balance because I'm not having to put out 360 energy every 4 hours on corn, and you would have to do that every 4 hours for 7 days until you get your harvest. So I'm saving a whole lot of time. I'm saving a whole lot of energy. I am saving a whole lot of tax on the CPU. It has been great. I mean, I love the excavator, and it should be able to sustain me even once I have even up to three chainsaws, I believe. So three chainsaws and let's see, and I have three nets right now. It would be able to sustain those, but a little bit down the line, maybe next month, I'm going to get myself a boat and replace these guys. Once I do that, what's going to happen is I'll have two less clicks. If I have one boat, it's still going to provide me more than the three nets. It's going to be less clicks and it's going to be less gold. So you have to think about it like that as you're upgrading your stuff. You think about it in terms of how can I maximize the profit, minimize the clicks, and minimize the resources being used. If we look at the boat over here, so each use uses 32 durability. And if we look at the net, it gives you 20, whereas the boat gives you 80. And the durability consumed for this one is 20, whereas the boat, which is the equivalent to 4 nets, is 32. So it's the equivalent to 1.5 net, as opposed to the 4 nets that you would need. That's going to give you the 80 that one boat gives you. So you think about it that way. Whenever you make these decisions, always keep in mind, how can I maximize my profit and minimize my clicks? You know, and you'll start to see improvements that feel really good. And by the way, these numbers are not massive, but they are building up. Before that, these numbers would, over the week, they would gradually get less, and then this will constantly be less than 100 for the food. Now it's over 1000, and it's not even going under 1000. It's just slightly going upwards, even though I keep refilling my energy. uh, wood wood is doing great. I got the saw, I got one chainsaw, two hand saws. And if we do some math about how much my current uh, earnings are. So let's say we got this and that. So they're going to average about 80 per hour. Multiply that by 23-ish. That's going to give me that. Let's remove the 5% transaction fee when you withdraw. So we'll have that. So per day at the current prices, let's see, it's 101. All right. So we're going to multiply that by 0.101. So we're talking with this setup right now, it's $17 and a half, which is greatly reduced from what it used to be a couple of weeks ago, but that's okay. It's still good money, considering, we multiply that by 30 days. So $529 is what I'm making based on the current prices. Now, once I get myself a couple of more chainsaws, it'll be like around 180 wood per hour multiplied by that 23. We remove the 5% transaction fee, and based on current prices, it'll be more like 39 per day, and almost $1,200 per month. So my goal is to have these two chainsaws in the next week and a half. So within the next week and a half, I'm just gonna take a break from crafting, and I'm just gonna, whatever the price is, I'm just gonna get some earnings out. Every now and then I like to craft, and then just take a break and get some earnings out. I just don't want to keep crafting, crafting, craft. The whole point of the game is to earn money and get some. So I like to balance between upgrading so I can increase the earnings, and at the same take out some money and just feel like, hey, you know what? I am, getting my earnings. I'm getting my hands on that cash. It feels good. So promising signs, for all the people that are stressed out. I encourage you to hang tight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it useful. I will definitely keep you posted with more updates as they become available. Have a great day. And if you like the video, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, anything on your mind regarding this game, feel free to drop me a comment. Have a good day.